Block today and the team tournament awards all in one show. And yes, you probably saw me counting down and doing a thumbs up because I'm trying to get the whole matching when I stream versus the latency and delay and that kind of thing. So, yep, if you see that, just know that I am trying to do better and better and better. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with the chopping block, and we'll switch over to our Brickcraft view, which is just a map. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this in. First off, we've got, which team name is this? I'm talking to my crew here. Something unicorn? Spider Ninja Corns. Okay, that is an awesome team name. I've never heard a name like that before, but cool. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. So the theme for this week, and we always do a theme when we do our building competition, it was excuse me, TV shows. And for some reason, a lot of the kids love SpongeBob, so you'll see a lot of SpongeBob models here, and this is our first one. It looks like it's a pineapple under the sea with a little drawer and a reef on top. I like that. If we turn this way and look inside, we've got a little minifigure inside, and I do not believe they had access to SpongeBob minifigures because Lego, you didn't put out any recently. That should be a sign to you to maybe release some more SpongeBob SquarePants Legos. But we only had 2 here at Level Up, and unfortunately they all got grabbed up. But I really like this model because it's a really good use of color. A lot of times in the past we've seen it being really challenging for the kids to work with color. We saw a lot of multicolored stuff, and yeah, so really glad to see that they've done a lot of color improvement now. And I'm getting a message here. Just hold on one second. I want to see what's going on. One second. Okay, so apparently I'm too quiet. Let's see, I guess my mic may have been turned down just a little bit. I'm getting good levels now. I guess, was the music too loud? Can you hear music at all? Too loud? Music is good? Music is loud. The music is too loud. What? Okay, so we had to do a little bit of sound adjustment real quick. Alright, so let's get back to this model. Alright, so we got good color. You can tell it's a pineapple. You can sort of tell it's SpongeBob. We got a little thing hanging off the side. I'm not sure what that is, but what is the little droid head? It might not be a droid head, but what is it? What? Oh, it's Gary. Oh, I see now. That's his shell, and the little droid is supposed to be his head. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much. That was the Spider Corns. Spider Ninja Corns. Okay. Thank you very much, Spider Ninja Coins. That team was Bella, and who else is on your team, Bella? Anna and Jacob. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get our next team. Whoa. Whoa, not again. I'm sorry. We've been trying to get this place set up just the right way. Who is in our next team? You know, a lot of these kids here really love SpongeBob SquarePants. And it's kind of interesting how much they like it. So, yeah. Hopefully we get our next team in here real quick. I should tell them to queue up somebody next time so we don't have this lag on trying to get somebody. Mr. Crew, could you please make sure we have the next person queued up? Awesome. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so our next model here, I'm going to take this off the stand to get a better look at it. It's kind of tall. There we go. We've got, wow, it's a pineapple watchtower. I guess that's what this is. We've got these people, I guess, that are trying to do something. I'm not too sure who's supposed to be inside of this. You've got this. They've got one of the few SpongeBob minifigures, official Lego SpongeBob minifigures. And then we've got somebody down here too. Maybe that's supposed to be Squidward because, you know, we don't have any Squidward minifigures. Lego, because you gave the rights to Mega Bloks. Gave them up. Yep. Alrighty, that's good use of color once again. Very, like I said, the first few weeks we had some really weird problems. Not weird problems, I guess, but we had some really a lot of the kids just use a lot of multicolor, so it's really good. They're starting to use color to communicate. And then Abigail, do you want to say much about this at all? You don't have to come too close. Do you want to say anything about this model?
There's 2 ways to get up. We put one human right there just to make it interesting onto the ladder. And the stairs is another way to get up and to cross the ladder.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. All right. And then what was your team name?
Fortnite Killers.
Fortnite Eliminators. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you so much. And that team includes Abigail and who else?
Kendall and Aubrey.
Kendall and Aubrey. Alright. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and take this this model, Mr. Crew. Thank you, Mr. Crew. Alrighty. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get our next model and our next team member. And just so you know, this is the triangle teams. They are kids that are rising 2nd grade and below. Once we get to the hexagon teams, you'll definitely see a little bit of a difference. Alright, so next up we've got let me get the team name first. What's your team name? Spaghetti Hits. They're the Spaghetti Hits people. Alrighty, so this is a model by the Spaghetti Hits, and the Spaghetti Hits includes Lucas, and who else, Lucas? Nathan and nobody else. So this one is Lucas and Nathan. So I know what this is off the bat. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Awesome. So we've got some TMNT. They are doing their regular thing. We've got Donatello with a spear, Michelangelo with a rod, and Leonardo with the staff. I think those should be switched around.
That's Ralph. Raphael. That's Donatello, and that's
Raphael, Leonardo.
Yes, that's the blue one.
Donatello,
which is the purple one.
And Michelangelo's not on here, but that's Mikey, right? Raph, Mikey, Don, and yeah. So awesome. It's a little battle scene. Is this supposed to be lava down below? Yeah, that's awesome. Really good use of color on that. I like it. I mean, really, it's a really good vignette or scene. Pretty cool. Awesome. Thank you very much, Spaghetti Hits. And let's get our next team in here. I think you're all about to be pleasantly surprised. Triangle has just done a tremendously better job this time. And that's not just because Lego is very, very subjective. I will always say Lego is subjective. And that these models are good regardless of if I say they are the best or not. But the quality, the ease of figuring out what they're building has gotten way easier. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring in this next model. And then what's the team name for this model? Team name.
No name.
Team No Name. Okay, and this team includes Declan. Go back off a little bit. Declan, who else?
Oakley.
Oakley. So Declan and Oakley. And then what show were you making this off of?
Garfield.
Garfield. Okay, so it's got a roof to it. Really nice build, really detailed. Has a lot of places around on the outside to sit. It's got some really cool windows in there. I didn't mean to pick that up too much. But let's go ahead and go inside. I know for a fact that this they made a function where it opens up. So let's go ahead and just get this open. Awesome, and then inside they have a horse.
That's supposed to be Garfield.
That's supposed to be Garfield. You know there was an orange little cat. I found it today. Yes, I found an orange cat today.
Yikes.
Yeah, and that could have been Garfield. Where's the lasagna at? Are they going to eat money? Okay, I guess they're money eaters. But there's lots of places to eat around here. This is actually a really good model. Just in its own right. I don't know if this exactly screams Garfield. I probably couldn't tell unless I asked. But still at the same time. Really, really cool. Okay. Thank you very much. So that is the end of the triangle group models. As I looked over them, it was kind of hard to choose who should win according to just the models. This is a team tournament awards, so the chopping block only plays into one part of it. A group will have to win in basically not all four, but they'll have to win cumulatively in order to win for the entire summer camp week. So when it comes to the triangle group though and the placements of it, it's more like unto, okay, we're gonna make them go. We're gonna put them up first, second, third, fourth, but those placements are gonna play into who wins the overall team tournament this week. And so when I announce these standings or the places for the triangle awards, my crew here is gonna add that into their total team tournament score in order to figure out who's going to win overall. So for triangle, in fourth place is going to be, what was it? It was the SpongeBob Tower. I felt that was good. It had a SpongeBob minifigure in it. But I also felt that not everyone had the minifigures to simply just tell a story, and a lot of the models, if you were to remove the minifigures from it, would you actually know what it is? So that's what I kind of thought. That's what I went by. If you were to remove the minifigures, could you actually tell what it was in the first place? and that's why I decided to put that model in 4th place, because it kind of, it was a version of SpongeBob SquarePants, but at the same time, it kind of felt to me like if you were to remove the SpongeBob minifigure from it, you would not know what it was. In 3rd place, I chose the TMNT model, and that was because the same thing. It really looked good with the minifigures in there, but if you were to take away the minifigures from the model, then you kind of would not even know what it was supposed to be. So that's why in that regard I felt like both of those 2 models were kind of around 3rd and 4th, but I kind of like the lava a little bit better in the TMNT model. That was a very, very good use of color. And then in 2nd place, and I'm thinking back on this, I'm gonna say is the Garfield model. The thing is, even though they did not have a cat in it and the horse was supposed to be a cat, I still thought the build was really, really good. The build was solid, but at the same time, there are lots of solid builds out there, but does that mean you can see the TV show that it's portraying? Not necessarily. And to win this competition, you've got to be able to scream out with your model what your theme is. You'll also see that in Lego Masters when they do that, so it's not something that's just me. It's something that overall, if you build with Legos, that's one of the challenges to building with the models, is basically trying to figure out how to communicate what you're thinking to your audience. And of course, in 1st place is going to be the smaller SpongeBob model. I could immediately tell what it was. I could see SpongeBob in there because they used the colors of SpongeBob, even though they did not have a SpongeBob minifigure. So I think that was the Spider Corns? Spider Ninja Corns. Okay. Yeah, so my crew has confirmed with me that it was, in fact, the Spider Ninja Corns who made that smaller model. So congratulations to the Spider Ninja Corns for winning the chopping block portion of our team tournament awards this week. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in the hexagon models. Starting with, what is the team name?
Our team name?
Yes.
The Spider Pokeball.
Spider Pokeballs. Where do you guys get these names from? Serious. All right, let's look at their model. Okay. All right. So first off, I did help a little bit with this model, and I do help from time to time if the group is doing very well. But I do have to say this. I know what this is, not because they told me, but because I actually used to watch this show a lot, and they've got several cues to every single show, and I know that you can.
But Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Okay, so it's basically, I'm got a streaming thing going on. But basically with this one right here, I love how it uses these colors. You can tell this is the Big Bang Theory. That's what it is. I can tell it off the bat, and they've even included a person actually like filming it, almost like this is a set, and they've got a camera up here too. This is really detailed, and they've got the fridge back there. Was the fridge clear?
No, we just couldn't find a clear door, a gray door, what they have in the movie, so we had to go with like something that would go along with it.
You guys did a really good job with this one right here. This is awesome. Let's get a view around here with it. Just give it a little bit of a rotation.
And if you see
puppy in there in one of the episodes. I don't know if you watched it though, but it's one of the episodes. I saw that they had a puppy in there, but then the next episode they didn't. So, but then one of them they had.
So, this is based off of that episode.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So this team, the Spider Pokeballs, includes Manny, Kirsten, and Wade. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's get on to our next team. I tell you what, I promise at some point I will start getting this thing down where I say team name, person name, and here's the model, instead of just randomly saying the team name and who's on the team and stuff like that. So it looks like the SpongeBob bug also hit some other group. Oh, wow. That is really okay. You're about to see what I'm seeing in a second here, but this has to be one of the most. We're trying to fix it right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and pull. I'm gonna have to pull this off. I guess somebody can just hold this for us while we're trying to get it right. Okay, so this is the other SpongeBob model we have right here. This one's actually really detailed. You can tell exactly what it is. And you've also got these people up here that are fishing. I mean, wow. You've got an interesting take on SpongeBob as well. It's like a weird Play-Doh pixely kind of like version of them. You can definitely see with the colors what it is. Is this Squidward right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My goodness.
But my teammates called it a blue Teletubby.
Yeah. They look good. It's stylized. They all match each other. So it's not like they're out of the way, but it's... And that's the Krusty Krab?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look at SpongeBob and SpongeBob.
I totally feel like this guy is just going to fall down. For those of you out there that are nostalgia-ridden, that's a classic pirate face. Oh, okay, okay. They're telling me there's something inside of here. So let's go ahead and...
No, you can't. It's not. It's just
Oh, okay, yeah. So we already have seen that. Is that Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. And then you've got Patrick popping out from underneath. Really impressive. And what's your team name?
This is the team.
The team, including Xavier,
Jonah,
Eli, and who?
Jacob.
And Jacob. Very awesome. Really good model. Honestly, I'm going to keep this even if it's not a winner. That shouldn't discourage you, but we're going to keep it. It's going to stay built because it's, if anything, it's just kind of, it's funny. Is that Mr. Krabs too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What inspired that style right there?
I don't know. I just randomly came up with it when I had to make the first thing I made was SpongeBob.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So, I mean, I'm really enjoying this. These are really interesting models. And we're just waiting for our next team. You'll see the screen, or you probably already saw the screen blank out for a second. We are still at the mercy of this camera that can only do live view for 30 minutes. So, yep. And next up is, what's your team name?
My name is Jeff.
This team's name is My Name Jeff.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from. Maybe I do. I just forgot. But this team includes Landon, Andrew, and Maddie. Okay, so their theme, well, they chose the theme, the show Power Rangers. And of course, we have the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, and the Black Ranger. And then this is supposed to be Zordon's, or some sort of, I guess, commanding place for the bad guys?
No.
Or is it Zordon?
Okay, so
And is this supposed to be Ai?
yeah.
Or what's his, is that his name?
No, that's just his thing that he says a lot.
Ai. So I don't know
So
what his.
There's
I
no
forgot his
doors
name.
in the building
Mm-hmm.
at all, even in the show. So what they do is they teleport in there, and this is the part where they come through and teleport into.
Okay, awesome. So I will say this, honestly, their team went through a little bit of a challenge trying to come together as a team, but it looks like they pulled something through at the last minute that, you know, looks okay for the time they had. And now, last but not least, we're gonna bring in our last model.
Stranger Things.
Okay. All right, Mr. Spoiler.
This is
All right, so where is our other okay, so this is our last model for the Hexagon group, and it looks like we've got Stranger Things. I know you guys love that. It's the scene. I'm a fan of the show. So it looks like we've got the underground place where the guys are behind the glass and they're looking out, and then you've got this. I'm guessing it's the Demogorgon eating somebody, and then these guys are trying to fight it, and he's got claws and some other stuff coming out of the wall. This was actually a really good one. I really liked it. Really awesome. What's your team name? The Unknowns. Okay, so this team included Makai, Gavin, and Gabe, but it really is a pretty awesome model. You can tell what it is. And that little head right there is pretty cool too. Awesome. All right, thank you very much. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and tell you which teams have placed where, and my crew is going to be documenting down which teams are in what place so they can add it into the overall score, and then that goes into the overall team tournament awards, and then that's when we announce who is going to be the winner. So basically, with the Hexagon group, what I was expecting, the differences I'm expecting is, one, the models are going to be more detailed, meaning that you're using smaller pieces in ways that help you communicate what you're doing. They're going to be color coordinated, so you can easily see what they are. Not trying to figure out, not trying to, I mean, yes, it's okay to use a lot of colors, but at the same time, that can sort of cut down on how you communicate and what people see from your model. And you don't want them to have to try and figure out and ask you, like, what is this supposed to be? I can't really tell. So you don't want for them to have to struggle to figure out what you built. So it's basically details, it's colors, and does your model pop? Is it interesting? Does it have interesting parts to it? Did you use interesting pieces in interesting ways? Did you use the correct building techniques? If you built walls, are they staggered? Did you use columns and beams to hold up different things? So there's a lot of things that go into it, and that's how I grade these models. So in fourth place is my name Jeff.
Dang it.
which is Landon, Andrew, and Maddie. While I did like their model, and I won't say that I did like their model. It was good. The only thing is that I wanted to see more. I thought that it was, there could have been more there. I know they had some problems with the team early on, but it was still okay. But I mean, somebody has to be in fourth, and unfortunately, it is my name Jeff. Okay, so that's fourth place, but good job anyway, though. In third place is going to be Team. That includes Xavier, Eli, Jonah, and who else? One more person. The SpongeBob build was good, and like I said, even if it did not win, we would still not be disassembled, which, if you guys didn't know, after the models are, after we're done with the models, we disassemble all but the model that wins. I mean, it's tough, but at the same time, it's the way it goes. But yeah, so Team is in third place. And then next up in second place we've got, who did the Stranger Things one? Who did the Stranger Things one? What team was that? Okay, so in second place is the Unknowns. So in second place is going to be the team of Gavin, Gabe, and who was their last teammate? Makai. All right. Yeah, for this team, the model was good. Honestly, it was extremely close to being the winner. The only thing is that I felt that more work could have gone into detail. There was just a lot of places where I just felt it was unrefined, and we do give another chance. I mean, today, just before we started doing this live stream, they had a chance to go in and really knock out those details that bring it to true life. And considering that, did a good job. But yep, you are in second place. And in first place is what was the team name? The Spider Pokeballs with the Big Bang Theory model. Let's get another look at that real quick. That is going to be our first place team for Hexagon. It was a really refined model. They went outside. They literally went outside the box. Sorry about that. Let's switch back over to this view while I get this set back up. Okay, now we've got it right here, so we're going to go back into it now. So I really love this. They literally went outside the box with their model, even showing the studio crew and everything, showing, like, getting all the characters in there. Yes, there's a Lego Big Bang Theory set, but this is honestly kind of bigger than that one. Not as much detail, but really, really good, really, really detailed. I kind of want to just, I want to refine this model myself, really, and just put it up on display for a long, long time. It's really, really good. These guys did a really good job, and I'm so proud of what they have done, honestly. It's been great. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get on to the winners for the week. And I've got to reach in here and pull up my standings real quick. Let's get this out the way. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and see. We had my crew out here going on ahead and setting it up for me. And just trying to figure out Okay. It looks as though Wow. This one was tough, but I'm not going to keep you waiting. The winning team for this week is the Spider Pokeballs for Hexagon. They scored really high in esports, and then not much for a lot else, but then they really pulled it out when it came to the chopping block. So congratulations, give yourselves a hand. I'll give you a hand right now. That is awesome. You guys did a great job throughout the week. And then we're going to be looking at triangle real quick. All right, so we've got okay. So the winning team for triangle is, and I am going to just draw this out because this is interesting, is the unicorns, including Aubrey, Abigail, and Kendall. So congratulations. I think that was the same model. Maybe it wasn't actually, but awesome. Congratulations. You guys did a great job. And just a reminder for all of you, your chopping block is not separate from your team tournament. Your chopping block played into your points you got from that competition, played into your overall team tournament score. So awesome. Congratulations to all of our groups this week that competed. You all did an awesome job. There's a lot of models out here I would love to keep, and I'm sure those watching over YouTube and Facebook had a great time looking at what you guys did. Keep up the good work, and remember, do your best, never give up, and keep on leveling up. We'll see you later.